Today we hear more and more use of the word green, such as green technology, green business, and green food. This is because business operators are starting to be more concerned about environment after natural disasters has a great effect to business operators in all sizes. And right now I'm standing here in front of Impact Mueang Thong Thani. They also adopt green business under their administrations as well. Impact Mueang Thong Thani is a subsidiary of Bangkok Land Public Company Limited that was established to support the 13th Asian Games held in Thailand. After that, it was developed to be a massive exhibition center. Impact composed of 5 sections, which are Impact Arena, the venue for events that need a stage like concerts, and that can also be used as an indoor stadium. Impact Exhibition Center 1 to 8, Impact Convention Center, a convention center with meeting rooms, Impact Challenger, which consisted of 3 halls, a total space of 60,000 square meters with active zone and parking area, which is also used as an outdoor concert hall, including lakeside. Kunwadi Jintawarn, Executive Director who has been working here for 22 years, is one of the core members who have developed Impact Mueang Thong Thani until today. She also worked as an architect by co-designing several buildings here. She said an exhibition with a massive size like this comes with extremely high electricity and water bills, which has increased every year. That is why the company has started to collect data in the energy used.
We were interested in energy management for a long time, and since 2008 we have actually engaged an outsource to come and then be our kind of facility manager. In that respect, actually we have firstly have to have the energy profile, which in the past 4 years we have to collect data and then everything. It's very difficult for a very big venue because we, as you know, that we have more than 140,000 square meters of exhibition space, plus the arena, plus convention centers. So creating the energy profile to keep track and then to monitor all the equipment, to get this study, and then we would not, go into the trouble of having to classify all the equipment.
After that, Thailand Convention Exhibition Bureau, or TCEP, has proposed Impact to join ISO 50001 in order to become an organization that is standardized under the energy management system, which the main goal is energy management, reducing energy cost, reducing greenhouse effect, and reducing the effects on the environment.
So we decided to apply for the ISO 50001 last year, but before that we need to have a very concentrated energy profile, and we have to make sure that everything is in place. And we succeeded. We got the ISO standard. Actually, we first in Southeast Asia, but second in Asia from India. This would of course help a lot in terms of image and then marketing approach, particularly with the European country. And particularly, to have this kind of energy conscious in your exhibition. Before 2011, we have the electricity bill that increased, which also actually shows our growth as well. Because in terms of energy management, we cannot only look at the numbers of the money that we paid, because the more we paid it means the more we open for business. But we have paid the electricity bill annually is about 150 million baht in the last 10 years each year. So 150 million baht is mean that is more than 10 million baht a month. We expand and then we also have more business. If this electricity bill is 150 million baht, we would like to make a saving of about 3% a year. In the ISO standard, we have put our target to be at 3%. Of course, it involves in many things that of course it will be with the visitors, with the organizers, with the exhibitors, as well as the staff and then our offices. As a baseline, we have 2.27 kilowatt hour, per square meter. We try to find a standard how to measure the saving. So we agree with the consultants and the ISO, standard office that we would use the consumption per square meter as a measurement. We cannot use the money that we paid as a whole, because if we open more, then we pay electricity bill more. It doesn't mean that we pay more than 150 million baht. It means that we don't save energy, but we look at the average of square meter. Yeah, that's right. So 2.27 baht per square meter, now it reduced down to 2.02, something like that. So it means that we achieved already the target in the last about 6 months or so. So that's very positive for us.
She added that 99% of energy bills is electricity. Therefore, electricity use is the main focus.
So 90% means that when we look into details, the electricity will be used for HVAC system, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Used for lighting, used for cooking, used for so many things. But then we know that the big portion will be on the HVAC system, which means the air conditioning system. Particularly in Thailand, people have to have the air conditioning, cooling all the times. It will be about 57 to 60% of the total cost of the electricity bill. So we focus firstly on the first year, or the first 3 years, we will focus on the air conditioning system. There are so many things about the air conditioning system, because it involves a big equipment like the chiller system, the cooling tower system, or even the pumps, the things like that. So it means that we turn on and turn off. Every time we push the button, it means it costs money. So we have to plan very carefully. Today we have created a standard. So every show that come into the venue will have the same standard. Turning on 1 hour before the shows, turning off for the air handling units at the maybe at the same time as the show, but the chiller may be turned off 30 minutes or 40 minutes or whatever, depends. So this standard is established, and it will be practiced equally to every show. Very important, because then you can measure the consumption very precisely, because you know exactly when you turn on, when you turn off, number of hours that you're going to turn on.